Hello guys. Good afternoon everyone. Well, good morning I guess still. Good morning I guess still also works. Hello guys, hello. How you all doing? Hello, hello. Hey Kagik, hey Nick, hey Steven, hey Dreamota. Hello guys, hello. And we are back, A little late as I warned, but yeah, I got the curse stuff. I got the insane Hello Kitty burger, dude. There you go. The insane pink burgers, man. Alright, guess we'll see. What the fuck is that? Guess we'll see the fuck is that, man. How good that can be. We are about to find out. Alright, so close this stuff. Again, the SpongeBob colored one. And they also have like it's melting hard already. The McFlurry. Can't even see inside though. Can't really even tip it too much because it's all like already melting there, but it's like with marmalade. Should also be like the special cup for that one, but they, I guess, ran out of that. And they have the snack balls here too. Now that one they also have at least in the arts and everything. So alright, there you go. The insane Hello Kitty all over the place there. And this one has some nuggies. Some stripes, I think, also, and even like the drumsticks thing, and like no, not drumsticks, it's still wings, I guess too. Yeah, just massive wings. the little KFC attempts there. All right, I should get some like sauce for that though. Actually, no, whatever. The huge nuggies. Well, that's a chicken like a wing, I think. Got some fries already. Like eating them while they're still, somewhat fresh. Because they kind of go shit too fast. The Hello Kitty merge, yeah. Welcome to the future, dude. Welcome to the future. And shitty, not Coca-Cola. Hello, Sheik, how are you doing? The shitty, not Coca-Cola. That is actually shitty. Well, actually, let's see how it is from this place. But in bottles, it's complete dog. Like the fucking Coca-Cola Light. They need to try the actual their zero version. Like maybe that's actually kind of better. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. Still a thing, I think. Yeah, I think so. It's like Korean stuff. I'm not 100% sure who actually kind of owns that, Pepsi equals cola. Well, we have neither here, really. The pink burgers. Let's go. And the pink sauce, too. Somehow the bun feels like it's like mega dense. Like it has like sauce and everything, but it feels kind of dry. But it still feels kind of dry. A little bit. I'm gonna start the game for now. Mega indeed, Actually, kind of not that bad. It's like a chicken burger. Like the regular McChicken or something. Contaminated. You're kind of like late to the party with that. Yeah, it's kind of like McChicken, I think, but like with a bit different sauce. It actually somehow tastes like there's like something like smoke, like bacon or something. But there is none. So I guess just the sauce or something, being all smoky. Yeah, because there's none. There's like salad, tomato, sauce, and like the chicken bun and cheese. That's it. Yeah, the black burgers are like completely like common already. I think they actually permanently have them in the menu in some places here. Somehow people like that shit. I don't know. There's like absolutely no difference in terms of taste. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, chicken burger with Hello Kitty. Well, and overpriced. Like a 0.4 liters drink, burger, ice cream, and the box of snacks is like €7 basically. A bit more, I think. Which, I mean, with local prices, it's kind of like quite solid, I would say. Like yesterday, I went to my brother's place. Well, my brother's place, my apartment basically. And we ordered with my brother like some like proper burger from like the local proper, you know, burger place. And I pretty much paid the same amount for a good burger, but only the burger, nothing else. And everything tastes like chicken, yeah. Well, I mean, not that bad. I wouldn't really repeat for the overprice. I would just get the actual buck chicken probably. Or even the chicken burger, because those are small, those are cheap, and those are actually kind of nice. And they're pretty filling. Hey Jordy, hello. So yeah, Hello Kitty burger is a bit too dank. They use the under license Sanrio GmbH. Not sure whose company it is actually. The domain name is .com, so hard to say who it belongs to. But actually not some sort of bootleg stuff, which you could kind of expect, you know, considering the current situation, but nope. Actually licensed stuff. Actually licensed stuff. Oh man, that ice cream is gonna be like milkshake at this point, but I don't even mind. I actually like when it's melted. I actually do like it that way. But yeah, bureaucracy stuff was actually like, dude, they could literally do it like yesterday. Yeah, like I went there yesterday. It's like 40 minutes from here to the place where I need to be. And like 70 cents, I guess, ticket, whatever. But still, two of them in total of like, you know, 1.5 hours, if not even more, just wasted yesterday. Chicken burger, McChicken is the same? No, chicken burger, well, that is here, for example, right? Like in McDonald's, when it was still McDonald's, and in the local shit, it's still the same. It's like chicken burger is kind of like the cheeseburger class, you know. It's the same price as the cheeseburger. It's just like, you know, like small thingy and wrapped in paper, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like a small chicken like patty, salad, and like some sort of like kind of mayo sauce. And buck chicken is pretty much that, but big. You know, pretty much that, but already in kind of like Big Mac class, like, you know, in terms of price and everything, and more massive. So I went there. I called them in the morning. Like, yo, when's the work hours and stuff? Monday to Friday, except Thursday. And I'm like, all right, perfect. It's Tuesday, right? What can go wrong? Going there, waiting, like need to get there. It's the department that takes track of all the guys in the country, and some ladies who are also kind of like working in the fields that are kind of like should be tracked also, like medics, for example, and everything. Everyone who is either conscripted or can be conscripted, or, you know, like in general in the age where they can, you know, be called to the army. So it's the military institution. Like I go there and there's like, you know, a dude in the uniform sitting, give him my passport. He writes down in the journal, you know, that like the visitor, all that stuff. Going up, sitting there, waiting until they stop yapping, and going in like, yo, I just need to replace my address, you know, like I'm still in your department, I'm still in the same city, in the same place, it's just like different street now. I just need one line in my case to be switched. Because if you don't do that in time, you get fee, like $300 or $400, which I don't want to pay, you know. So I decided to do it. But no, not yesterday. They're just sitting there, like dude and the lady, just doing nothing pretty much. Now we only work Monday and Wednesday. Bro. From 10 a.m., which is 9 a.m. your time. That's why I'm late. So today, like 9:45, I'm already there. Again, journal. And the dude is also on the phone. And, you know, it's the military institution, you know. Like, if you try to turn on Karen there, you're gonna get fucked most likely really hard. That's why you kind of just know your place, you know. Stay in line, relax. You try to be smart, they're gonna, you know, organize you a good vacation. Not like I'm a person who does that though, so I'm just like, in general, you know, I see him on the phone, I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'm just gonna wait. And then in front of me, there was a guy, like he also went, like, already one person there, you didn't even open yet, but one guy is already there. Like, I'm gonna be after you. Dude goes in, I just need to add to my case the information about my, like, new, like, high education that I received, new diploma, like, a magister diploma, basically. And they're like, all right, sure, like, give us the papers that you have education. Oh, I didn't take them. Like, bro, I was supposed to kind of just, you know, like, oh, guys, I got, like, higher education. Oh, yeah, sure. Like, which university? This one? All right, sure. All right, good. We believe you, man. So he didn't bring any fucking papers except for, like, his passport, you know, and stuff. And, like, yeah, I want to put info about my new education. And for 20 minutes, they actually were trying to, like, accommodate him somehow, like, find some shit. And then it ended up like, all right, like, bring us the papers, like, other day. Like, we can't do anything without, like, you know, something to confirm that you actually have that education, bro. You're not gonna trust me, bro. So he left, and I'm already going in thinking, like, okay, it's probably also gonna be, like, 20 minutes of fiesta. And, like, literally in the morning, I got notification that I am now in the digital, like, archive of everything. So, like, all the military stuff before was in paper, like, everyone has the case, you know, like, with all the information. Now they did, like, digitalizing it all, and I think in September they're supposed to have everything in digital completely. So, like, you know, you can get fucked, like, real hard. Before it was like paper, oh, I didn't receive the paper, I missed it. Now it's just, you know, it's sent digitally, you received it, doesn't matter. Like, you know, it's sent digitally, it's considered you received it, so you need to act on it. So I got, like, my, like, kind of requested all the data that they have on me, and I realized they have no fucking data. Like, it says that I'm kind of, like, you know, have no limitations on the military service, which I had. That's why I didn't go conscription, right? Health-wise, it doesn't say anything like that. Like, it says, like, any limitations? No. No address, nothing, though. So technically in September, they most likely would send me the, you know, the request to arrive to ask some questions, to answer some questions, because they have no data on me. It got lost or something, I don't know. So I'm just like, oh yeah, here's my papers, I want to replace my address, and I got this thing, and there's, like, no data on me, and they're like, oh, they already started doing it. Oh, thank you for letting us know. There's some bugs and stuff, I guess. So you just took my, like, passport, my, like, military, like, thingy, went with them to the separate special room with all the locks and stuff, and he was like, I'm gonna, like, put all your info in the system already instantly. And I'm just, like, waiting for 5 minutes. He comes out, like, gives me my papers. All right, I updated everything, and you can go. I'm like, oh shit, all right, let's go. I was preparing, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, you know, want to sign a contract, bro? You wanna go serve, you know, big money, bro? Or, like, you know, like, did you get any education since last time we met? And last time we met was, like, in the year 2009. Did you get any job and stuff, any skills that might be useful for us? You know, I was like preparing to answer those questions and like nothing. I'm like, whoo, thank you, man. And now hopefully everything gonna get updated properly. Otherwise in September it might be like all those Supanas going out and I will need to go there again or something, which I'm not looking forward to, you know. Even though it was kind of like nice experience. Like usually it was way worse. Like all my experiences with that, like I never served, right? Like health-wise. Well, I mean, obviously I kind of like exaggerated some of this health issues in the hospital and stuff. Needed to do a little bit of running up the stairs, you know, every once in a while before some checks on the blood pressure and stuff like that. So I didn't serve, so my experience with them before was like every time you go in that place, it's like, you know, you're just like crossing the gates of hell. Like it's literally like a little piece of army there, I guess. Like you are shit. You are no one there. You have no rights. You know, you just cross the door. You turn into shit instantly. Like you don't exist. You know, you're some like fly on the wall basically. Like I remember we went like that like book thingy. I can show you how it looks actually. I can show you how it looks, that thing. That's how it looks. I can show you the my ancient, you know, ancient phase there. There you go. This me in year 2009, dude. In year 2009. Yeah, and in the back, you have this little like page that kind of like useless. It's kind of dark. Like it says like some rules, terms, right? This kind of stuff. And there's like field that I'm covering and stuff, right? You need to sign there and put the date when you received this thing. This thing basically was like you get you get this when you're 18 and stuff, and it's just like it's celebration. You're not conscripted. You're not going to army. It's like, you know, freedom. And then we went there sometime later to get the international passports to travel basically, right, for vacation and stuff. And you need to, back in the day, you needed to go again to this facility, military one, and get from them the paper that they don't need you, so you can go, you know, travel and shit. So we're entering, we're showing them we're free, can get us, you know, and do this like opening this last page, and this thing here is empty, like we didn't sign because like no one told us. And he's like, oh, you didn't sign this paper, that means you didn't receive this thing, so I right now can take them from you and just fucking send you to army. And we're like, oh shit, bro, relax there, relax. And he's like, alright, I'm joking, but like, you know, feel that shit right now here. And we're like, alright, bro, sure. And we're gonna sign it all. Which we did, still have it. Hey, Ari, back home for some paperwork and shit. Bureaucracy, helt klart. Are they all red? I think so. Should be at least. Maybe there are some like special ones, I don't know. Maybe like officers have. No, I think they all should be red. Will be funny about me leaving again? Shouldn't be. Now let's try the local chicken then. The Hello Kitty chicken. The Hello Kitty wings. White one is a meme. Like white billet is basically like Billy billet is just a meme. Like if you like white one is that means that you are, you know, a little off the rocker. Like if you basically wasn't conscripted because you have some mental issues, which is kind of usually the easiest way to not get conscripted. You just like when I was, for example, passing the medical commission, we had a guy who was pretending that he's in a motorcycle. Like in every room, he was kind of like, you know, like going in every room like this, and sometimes like, oh, like, you know, my passenger seat can get through the door. Can you open like the door wider and stuff? You know, this kind of shit. So if you kind of like, you know, a little cuckoo, and that's your reason not to go, then usually they were calling like the white billet, but in fact it's still red. It's just that you have the special extra paper that you are kind of insane. And that paper also limits where you can work, limits, you know, your car license, driving license you can get, you know, that kind of stuff. I have one friend who used that as an excuse. There's so many ways out. A lot of people just don't care. A lot of people just can't really, you know, Google, really. Nowadays it's kind of harder. Like my brother, for example, legit has like pretty severe depression. Well, had at least. And they checked him real hard. Like he was in the asylum like twice. For like 2 weeks straight up, just being tested and stuff. The second time he was in asylum, where the criminals are. Like it's basically kind of like, you know, like the serious institution where they were kind of locked in. They were going for walks in the inner garden, you know, like walking circles basically. Let's see, Ponesi. Hey, how old are you? If you're older than 31, then you should be fine. And back in the day, well, there's also like people, you know, with from like villages and stuff. For some of the people, you know, military is kind of like how they call it, social elevator. It's just your way to get out of village basically, because a lot of villages is just, you know, some really low pay shitty job, if any, and drinking is an entertainment. That's it. So a lot of people use like army and military as like, you know, some sort of like career to get out of it. And still do, because contract right now in the military, right? Go into war, that contract lends you a shitload of money. So a lot of people kind of ready to risk it. Or just think that they're gonna like, you know, be fine, just get a big bag and be happy. Pretty easy to sign it too. There was like all the papers there. I was kind of expecting that they're gonna ask me if I want to sign one. I'm like, but nah, no one asked. Even in the metro station, you go in the metro, there's like this like information table. You can go and book yourself an appointment to sign the contract and stuff. Let's see, I started just kind of like yapping and chilling. I'm gonna get on that gaming soon. Yeah, 31, I think it should be fine. There's like, if you were 27, I think, or 30 before 2004, I don't remember exactly, before 2024, then I think you kind of clean, but I would rather like wait until 31, you know. Hater Musk. There are cases of desperation. Like I have a friend that I recently learned, and that friend was like crypto millionaire and stuff. Like he had like 2 apartments and he was retired already in 28, and then returned to work just because he was bored. That dude somehow ended up there with a contract. He owes 2 of my friends, and one of them he owes a lot of money. He has loans in the bank. I don't know how big, but they took one of his apartment, at least one of his apartment, because of his loans. And his wife right now trying to get the bankruptcy because her salary is like 70,000 and she pays 55,000 just to cover the loan. Like, and she has nowhere to live because they took the apartment, you know. I don't know what the fuck happened that like his life turned that much, you know, 180. I have no idea. I haven't met him. I kind of hope I will manage while I'm still here, but it's really hard because, you know, I mean, he's there for a year already, you know. Like, apparently he's, like, here somewhere at home right now, but, like, it's really hard to catch him still. I just want to, like, you know, learn what happened, because he was, like, ideologically against all of that. He could move to Serbia, actually, he was planning to. But then what the fuck happened that it all turned, you know, upside down? I don't know, man. Hey Siggy, hello. How we doing? Going military in peacetime is not that bad. That was actually kind of funny. Because there were so many people who went there because they thought it will be some cozy, you know, cushy job with good monies. And then when the actual, you know, action started, they all were like, whoa, what the fuck? You actually need to, you know, to fight being military? Oh shit, alright, I'm leaving. Fuck that shit. I'm leaving. I'm running. A lot of people in 2022 never like just dropped their universities, colleges, you know, with military like field. They just instantly drop out. And some people are supposed already to, you know, kind of finish, like it was in spring, right? And in summer they already like graduating, and they were like, nope. But yeah, desperation for many people. For some people, just some easy money. They think they're just gonna go there, you know, like sit somewhere in safety and get some easy money. Nope. Like my friend's relative, for example, also was a driver on like on the bus and stuff. And he thought I will go there, you know, drive like some trucks or something somewhere in the back lines, and I will be comfy. So he went. And instead of insane, you know, like millions, he got like $800 total per month with all the increases and extra money. And that's what my brother earns just like sitting, you know, like on the manufacturing without education or like any license or something, just like working in safety at home. But he already signed, and once you sign, you can't unsign. There's no way out until they tell you that you can go. You can have a vacation for like a month every once in a while. But once you're in, there's no way out. It's actually kind of funny that like people who actually signed the contract or went like, you know, voluntarily, they can go out. The people who were sitting in jail and got there and survived, they're free already. Literally, free from jail, free from war, back home. Yeah, almost done. And that ice cream though, yeah, that's quite the combo, I would say, for $7, but yeah, at least that department works kind of alright. I just hope it's all gonna be like, you know, sorted out, all my information, and we're good. And there's like plenty of people who actually go on their own now, so they don't even need really to try to push more people into it, but you never know. Let's hope they're gonna end it soon already. Enough of this shit. We ain't gonna return full normal, probably, sadly, but at least some semblance, you know, of normalcy. I had enough adventures, man. I had enough. You already get into this, like, you know, kind of the extreme cynicism, you know, and like indifference state, I guess. Like a lot of fucked up stuff already doesn't really cause any like reaction, you know, it's constant like dooming and everything. Even though dooming for me already kind of over, it's just kind of like acceptance, you know, you already kind of like, whatever happens to me and stuff, I don't give a shit already anymore, dude. And my friends were like, are you dumb? Why are you going there? Like, directly, you know, to the lair of the beast, basically. I'm like, bro, like, if they want me, they will find me and get me anyway. If they don't want me, then I'm just gonna, you know, get my papers in check and all good. And they shouldn't need me because, you know, I'm not some sort of Bruce Yu or something, you know, to like, to really be willing to get me. Like, look at me, dude. What kind of fucking super soldier I am there. What kind of fucking super soldier I am. Even if it will be like, you know, some fucking esports army, I already gonna suck dick there anyway. In Battlefield or some shit. I haven't even played New Battlefield yet, so you know. I'm not even digital soldier there. Useless! Useless! And the ice cream is already like completely melted. Shooter mushroom. True, that is gonna be a whole fucking fiesta for them to sort out. Basically just regular like McFlurry, but with some marmalade. And jam and marmalade. Actual berry in even. They're gonna do any sorting out? I mean, they need to. They need to. Otherwise, it's gonna be a big problem. No, the situation after World War II was sorted out. A lot of people went on indefinite vacation to the sanatoriums and stuff, you know. You had some trauma, mental or physical. No, there's a sanatorium for you. Till the day you fucking die. So basically just kind of being locked out in the asylum. To not ruin the image. I guess the my yellow kind of marmalade. It's kind of like small cubes, like very small cubes of all kinds, like a bunch of different ones. There's apple one, some orange one, just really small dense cubes. What have they found? Well, it's supposed to be kind of just like a colorful thingy because, you know, Hello Kitty and stuff. No, we're all kind of alright. That was good. I got my grandma and the cherry pie from there too. It's been like years since last time. When I was a kid, we used to go with my dad. My parents divorced, so went for the weekend. Like one weekend I was usually with one grandma, one weekend with another, and my dad was visiting here. So he was taking me to McDonald's, and we were always getting the cherry pie for grandma. Let's see, let's see. Fucking boba everywhere already. And Boba Fett. And Boba Fett from Fortnite, yeah, the infamous. Yeah, McDonald's is Boba Fett, probably true. That feels good. At least I sorted out that stuff. I still feel like I'm gonna stay until middle of September here, probably. I want to go to my dad's birthday. Because I kind of like been to every birthday almost in the family, but not his. And he's like, what, 1 week after mine. So I think I'm gonna celebrate like mine, and then his, and then go to Armenia already. That's the plan. And we'll see maybe in Armenia like second half of September until we leave to Thailand. I'm just gonna do like Sabaton or something. I think I'm gonna wait with Armenia IRLs. Kind of want to do because I'm gonna get the drone with camera. So we'll see, maybe I'll still manage to do a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. But they're probably gonna be back in Armenia next summer. So I'm still gonna do some IRLing. Still some places I want to visit and stream. Still want to go to the mountain. Let's see, Pony, I see you. Sounds good. And the best stuff will be if we would get the Starlink. I'm kind of like considering, actually. I saw some IRL streamers using that already. Your backpack becomes kind of dang though, with such thing on top of it. But apparently you can. I don't know, we'll see. I actually kinda would consider, but it's also quite an investment though. I think in the UK you can get like that kind of Starlink now for like $200 the station itself. Which is also a lot, but manageable. I think in Armenia it's like $400 or $500. And then the plans are also kind of expensive. But that shit would be insane. I ironically started looking into like fucking campers and everything, you know, like the hose and wheels and stuff. But that is also like, that is a mega investment already. If I would get some other endurers, but considering other endurers I know can't even travel by plane to just IRL stream and stuff together and have a little vacation, I doubt they would be down to participate in such plans. We'll see, maybe I'll convince my friend to partake. I would do the driving. All of it. No problems. But you also put 2 people to work. I guess that wouldn't be the best environment. But we'll see. Maybe I'll make that crazy plan work. And that would be really interesting. So many also opportunities and places to visit and stuff then. When you have some sort of a vehicle. 2 people would be really good though. Because nowadays, you know... Well, not nowadays, in general. You kinda want to have more people with you for streaming. Even though like some people who do like some truck streams and stuff, they somehow still do it alone. Like driving, and I guess they have some sort of TTS or something in the headphone or whatever. Yeah, I guess the money for 2 people that would be not very good. You both need to kind of some space to work. Well, in summer, I guess you can like, you know, stop somewhere, put some like tent, right, and some table, so you can someone can work outside, someone inside. But winter, not really. Yeah, there's like drivers of everything nowadays. There's like multiple already, like taxi drivers, I think, like Uber drivers and stuff streaming on Twitch. Some like actual like truck drivers. Also a lot of them. Actually insane. Alright. Let's see, Bonnie, I see you. Yeah, in trams and stuff like that, it's probably kind of easier. Because you also, you know, you don't need to steer, really. Kinda less focus, I guess. Not exactly, but a little less. Alright, so, what do we have in terms of quests? King near the lake. Water spring. A mushroom adore, feel like a mushroom. Necromancer. Alright, the more king stuff. Should we go ahead and look? Does look like it. Alright, let's see the question marks too. What's there? I think I did check already. Have more truckers than the tram drivers? Well, I mean, in general, probably. Yeah? Way more truckers. And I would assume also for truckers, it's kind of little like. How do you say, like. More lenient, I guess, in terms of rules and stuff, because, like, you know, truckers don't have limitations what they kind of do, while the tram drivers, they kind of, you know, public transportation, so they might be not really allowed to do it in some places, you know. Our route is basically always the same, I see. Did you kill my bro there? No. I'm conscious, alright. I'm gonna be back. She's good, man. Saved. Killing the trans kids there, yeah. I'm getting destroyed again. Oh, stuck. Stuck. Reach that guy, whatever. Collect all the loot now. Elderly then, kids. Could be, could be. Hard to say if it's like, you know, if it's a stump that was cut or the one that was growing still. That's the real question. Just one-shooting him, that skill. The fan is not leveling. Are you running? I could do something specific here. It doesn't seem like it. No, like mega loot or some shit. Maybe some quest area later though. At least could be. Yeah, better than 14th, I think. 14th better zooms. I do think so. Let's put their mods there. Does get a little markers after though. It also goes kind of far, whatever. That should be this camp. This one maybe have something. Insane golems. Doesn't make anything crazy though, huh? Loot packages. Still doesn't seem like something crazy. Time to break all the barrels, yeah. You do it. There, let's camp, let's see. Strong mechanic. I usually kind of use this though. But still only 3 skill points. 3. Wooder. One case. Get all the loot. Resetting. I mean, between betters kind of doesn't seem like they shoot as reset stuff. I mean, they could, just for like, you know, not even for the clean slate, but just that's maybe testing some progression speed, you know, and how it feels, and getting some feedback. Could be. The page, sure. Skeleton mage, in one case. I'm gonna summon the guy. Well, the guy already got summoned, looks like. Heal that. Reloads, she's probably healing better than I'm damaging with this. Works. What do they do for launch? Oh, for launch they're most likely gonna wipe, yeah. That is like almost always the case, I think. Yeah, they're probably also gonna fix some things for launch, so they're gonna like change how some of the things work. So yeah, it is oddly fair, I guess. That wasn't even some big loot there. Actually farming some Amiga loots. We should go get upgrades already. Already nerfing the shotgun. Then the shotgun is too strong. Already nerfing stuff. Hey Rayjan, hello. Gonna be nerfing everything. Typical. Gotta nerf everything. He's elite. Oh, we can upgrade pretty good. Oh, yeah, I need first to turn the loot into the coins, but I have none though. Don't remember actually. 86, yep, that is not even close. I can upgrade this shit, but I thought I already got some like big loot there, I guess not yet. Following around Redmond PC, that's your fan. Oh, that's your fan. Getting that Oblivion references and stuff in. Ishtok, hello. How we doing? The tutorial and the demo? I think it should be fine. I did it before, but this time I returned I didn't do it, and I think it was kinda alright. Oh, the confetti gun. That's the best. That's the best. Alright, so we're still farming more monies, If we go this way then. Our body, oh, this one I think is in particular trying to kinda draw more meme inspiration from scrolls though. Okay, nice. Enjoy the breakfast, Steven. Enjoy. I feel when I already had your insane breakfast. The Hello Kitty breakfast. See, so this way there is something. Which factions do you have in the demo, by the way, Shok? They give the Necrophage also. The Necrophage for now is kinda limited for us. This was kind of like the sub quest. I didn't get that one with the big skelly though, I think. Yeah, might as well when I'm here. Some tanky crabs there. Not even do damage, but they tanky. I'll find the king. Cool adventures on, you're not cool. Kill golems around the lake and I'll consider if you're cool enough. Golems, alright, sure, I'll kill plenty. Around the lake. Don't you see crabs? No golems. Been using the loot too though. Just like randomly scattered. They hide loot here. Oh yeah. Classic. Hey Schnafelau. The RPG enjoyers even. Something there. No. Tripping. Okay, I have no stamina. Damage sucks. Poof. So we're still here. Guess not. I can actually go there still. There's an island there. That's what I see. Guess we wait though. Would the quests get us there? Just wasting all the stubborn and then deal no damage. And the fuck the golems are. Before I already killed one that I needed to kill somehow. Oh, that's one. all the treasures. I mean, the actual IRL ones, or in games. I've been a bit of a degen. No, we used to come up with like contraptions, you know, to get them out of fountains. I weren't actually diving for the coins in the fountain. We're just diving in the fountain, though. Been there. I've been there. There was only one golden for now. It's been seen bandits there. Well, we'll see. The quest will lead there. And the public thing not drinking water? Well, yeah. The public fountains. Been there, done that. I don't think there already were any coins left by the time we were diving in, so... But yeah, there were contraptions people were making back then to get the coins out of the fountains. Some fishing for coin. Broke a dude board, eh? Gold and close the door. Oh, that's where the water goes from. Good son. That's a lot of water, brother. Okay, there's another golden. Another one I already killed before. There's not been running here though. And they missed it though. Let's see. Oh wait, it shows actually. Makes things easier. Okay, stamina restores faster. No damage for now, probably. Insane level then. Much exciting. Like right next to the cave, or maybe inside the cave. I probably missed it then. Oh, there you are. It's usually if I say the Oktoberfest farm. The Oktoberfest would be so good to visit. Oh yeah, we'll try all the beer. That would be nice. Oh, golem's inside anymore. I guess you're cool enough. I hear some gold by a bread or something. I'll be the royal soap. Okay, I've already proved that you're cool. Here, take a shower. Nice. Ask me again when you're ready for a fair cool quest. Task for you, servant adventure. Of course, regarding rats. On the pit floor, the boss is the big rat. If she doesn't do her tasks well, eliminate her. Already ordered the workers not to resurrect her after the raids, so goes on vacation forever. Alright, fine. I went gonna play Battlefield then. Oh man, I need to like all this like, you know, setting up for the anti-cheat and stuff, just kind of like a bit off-putting, but I don't know, I guess I will. Is it also gonna be like some sort of like Twitch drops you need to farm again, or this time it's like open completely? Because I haven't farmed for the last test. I could try maybe tomorrow after stream. Or on Friday maybe after. Actually no, Friday after stream I will already go. So I have like tomorrow or Sunday really. That's it. Evening. Oh, this one is fully open. Alright, I'm gonna try then. Tomorrow or on Sunday evening. But yeah, probably try tomorrow, I need to remember. I'm gonna try, I need to check if I need to free some space. Maybe Wild's already gonna go. I did some logging in and stuff, but like... Maybe it's gonna go for a while already. We'll see. Alright, Dungeon Master. 211. Well, we can upgrade this at least. Everyone's got the push today. Nice. I didn't get some event tickets, but they only like a couple of logins. It's like so hard to keep track of that stuff here. Like when you constantly, you know, go in somewhere, it is insane. Like my day off yesterday, pretty much. Like I woke up, and I got some breakfast, did a little bit of stuff, went to the bureaucracy stuff, right, at the department. Got turned down, nothing yesterday. Returned back. I sat around also for a couple of hours and hopped on the train. Went to my friends. Grabbed like some food with the friends, went for a walk. After that went to my apartment where my brother lives now. Just hanging out with him. Hanging out with him, you know, just like chatting, ordered some burgers and like watching Forsen on big screen basically. And then again on the train back here, and I'm home like at 11 PM pretty much already. Just drank some tea, I went to bed. And then today also morning woke up, went to do the bureaucracy stuff, then started the stream. Then after the stream I'm gonna go need to pick like my grandma's like medication from the pharmacy and get some like food and stuff for dinner. Yeah, it's also kind of day over. So tomorrow I need to remember to get the Battlefield then. I like forgot about all this already, you know, like the RBD that was like so nice. You just kind of like, all days are mine pretty much. Rarely some like plans. You just kind of like play games, you know, degen. Starting to miss it a little. Starting to miss it a little. I need to pay you them gold. Don't like paying the gold. Are you more productive? Well, here I am actually, yeah, I'm kinda like, well, productive, but not in the productive way, I guess, you know, just like some side things, some side quests, not doing the main quest, but like streaming and other things. I like have backlog on VODs and stuff that is massive already, that I need to fix. So much shit to do. And do the productivity that is kind of like not exactly productive. But it's fun though, that is nice, so I guess that's something. I guess that's something. Still something that needs to be done, so I gotta like train myself, you know, a little to be more used to that kind of action. Because I'm usually always kind of like very lazy and very easily like getting into this like comfort zone, you know. Still need to kill this pleb, I guess. Or good at all of this. Ah, let's respawn. Some HP low. But you're kind of trying to get the habit out of this stuff with productivity. You know, these like train rides also, you know, a little bit of meditative action sorta. He's also kind of good. I'm already with all the travels kind of used to. Like big downtime, long travels. Now like taking like 2 hours in train every day. Not that bad. Which is, I mean, not actually even anything crazy. Like people living in my district usually were taking them trains all the time. Pretty big ones. One second, I think the camera feels a little too much to the side this time. A bit. Switch the transform on it. It's a bit better, I think. In this way, whatever. The camera angle is not that convenient here. You put, but it is what it is. And wait for the thesis to end. Let's see. Oh, but after that it's gonna be like less fun, to be honest, already. You always kind of just like, you know, oh man, so I kind of want to go to school. It will be so nice to be in school. And in school you already are, man, university will be so cool. Then you'll be, oh man, you know, working and stuff, it will be nice. Being all nice and independent. Then you realize that the best part was before even school, you know. Completely resolved now? Well, I mean, hopefully, should be. You never know. You never know if it completely would. Get some torches, probably. Need to travel for work? I mean, depends. Like, I kind of already at this point, after all the travels I did, I kind of don't really mind traveling that much. Kinda. But if you're gonna do it every day, you also kind of get used to it. Like, my mom's husband basically, like, every day wakes up at like 5 a.m. Like 5:45, I think he's already out to go to the train. Then he takes like 1 hour train ride. And then like a little bit of bus or walk. Actually, he's in a different place now, but it's still a train ride, just a bit shorter. And then I'm not sure if it's like a bus or something too. And that's his, you know, start of the workday. And the same in reverse. Then the same in reverse in the evening. Then he's kind of like, you know, completely fine with it. He's already doing it for like over 30 years. The same thing every day. So he's already kind of like chill with it. And then on the weekend, they go to the summer house. And the summer house, you know, basically kind of like all day you do stuff, lawn mowing, you know, well, the plants and everything is my mom's dealing with again, I guess, usually. But like everything, like, you know, physical activity is up to him too. So you do some, you know, work during the week. Then during the weekend you do different kind of work. And that's your resting. Then he also like gets, you know, the barbecuing going. And then in the evening he, you know, actually kind of like sits down, eats that barbecue, drinks some of that moonshine. And the life is good. Yeah, obviously you need to move like clothes. No, absolutely. And dog shit. No matter how you look at it, it's dog. Any type of commute is dog. Like my friend right now basically just kind of like who was with me in Armenia and Georgia, Uzbekistan, and then left from Uzbekistan, returned. He's now trying to get to work with search engine optimization, what we were doing before. And the only option, like we live, like normally we live kind of in like this like distant part of Moscow called Zelenograd, which is like different city, but it's still Moscow, but it's like 1 hour away from center. And there's like no such job openings in our part, so he needs to go to the actual Moscow for that. So yeah, every day he's gonna have like 2 hours commute one way. Then he have the same the way back he's have the same. He's not looking forward to it, absolutely. And they also pay like 600 bucks. When he could literally like go where my brother works, for example, and get like 200 more and work, you know, like right next to his home. But he kind of like, I want some perspective in my work and stuff. Which, I mean, yeah, I am all up to it. I understand that. I support that. And then, you know, when I was thinking about it, I was kind of like, bro, like I'm turning 36 in a month, less than a month. He's already turning 37. And like, you know, which perspectives, dude? Like, you know, how much do we even have left, let's put it that way already, to think about like perspectives and stuff like this? And just give it like, you know, 15 more years and you're like less than 15. You're already like 50. You're like going somewhere to work and they're already gonna be looking at you like in a fucking antiquity or something, you know? Especially in something like kind of like sort of high tech and stuff. Like, yo, Gramps, you sure? Are you sure it's your field? Oh, that's the golden key. Ah. Can even do it with double. Guess you can. And some beds in the shower. No, that's the streaming for you, man. I'm literally ready to live in the car house, you know, the auto house. The house on the wheels. I'm ready. Sign me the fuck up. Ooh, screen power increase, alright. As these days I say. Yeah, I also kinda think like at this point, you know, it's already too late for that. Not too late. Like for you, obviously, some perspectives are good. It's just like for our age, already kind of like. I mean, it's still kind of like fine, right? But yeah, like, is it something you need to be worried that much about? Like, we already got like with no perspectives to where we are. Like, isn't it a little late to think about it now? Just get something nice, comfy, and cushy, you know, work there, save some monies and stuff. And they keep working there as long as it pays good. Like, do you really need this insane like career and stuff? I don't know. Okay, like my ambitions at some point kind of already like lowered. You know, like what I want is to be successful enough to kind of like maintain my lifestyle, and which is not even like that crazy to maintain, right? And save it now just for kind of like safety, to feel a little more safe financially, and some upgrades here and there. But yeah, I don't even kind of like don't even want some like crazy like increases, crazy growth in the career or something, channel and stuff. I haven't killed this guy actually, maybe I should. While I'm here, I do have the lever. The worker be having a decent life? Yeah, absolutely. Should have freed the guy, but whatever. Yes, these two, let's see. Living the life there. Kind of like in terms of like the creative stuff, right? The content creation and stuff, I kind of don't mind, right? Like it's just like more people that, the more people enjoy your shit, the better you feel. I like that. Having some sort of insane, you know, like some sort of like growth, as in like, I don't know, like some sort of, I guess it is kind of fame though in a way. I don't know. Stability and income moment. Oh man, I'm waiting for that like since the beginning. When I finished, you know, all my studies, I was waiting for it, doing all the self-employment shit, and that moment never coming, man. The only way to get it is basically just go and like work, you know, the usual work, the normal job, you know. I guess that's the only way to get that stability. To be honest, like in self-employment, getting that stability is really hard. Like it should be some sort of like, you know, kind of like either like one time like fuck you money that you can just like get and then like, you know, invest and stuff and leave all of that like for the rest of the time. If you can't do that, yeah, that's gonna be stability. Kinda depends on your investments. Right, I already told this story about how investments work when you live in the country that can do some surprises for you. But it is possible. Like my dad's friend, for example, just went like full kind of like landlord route in a way. Just managed to accumulate some like properties and stuff over his lifetime and doing some business, and now he doesn't give a shit about that business. He moved like, you know, to the summer house that he kind of already modified, you know, insulated and stuff, and made in the proper house, and just lives there, like renting all those properties he has. Like left one of the apartments to his kids, and lives in his countryside house with his wife and dogs. Brews some moonshine, you know, cooks some nice food, doing some dank stuff. And living the life, basically. That guy. Create up and sell to Microsoft. True. Some income occurring relatively frequent. That also kind of happening, you know, not that often. Yeah, I just kind of want some stability, and then I just like... But the dream right now is basically, like, my grandma also, like, always tries to kind of change my mind on that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, just kind of like... Yeah, good morning. Just get also some sort of, like, house. A little one. Even very little one. And literally, like, you know, it got like the good stuff would be like, right, like the dang stuff, like get someone on the board maybe, because alone I just can't like handle that most likely financially and stuff. And get like the RV, the house on the wheels, right? Just like drive around a shitload of places, you know, do a bunch of IRL, do some like gaming streams from there too. Drive around a bunch of places, and then just kind of return, get like a plot of land, park that shit there, build like a little shed around for insulation, sort of a little bit extra, and not, you know, like for less like corrosion and stuff like that, and live that way. And then after some time already start, you know, like building something more solid, you know, over time. The most solid and the biggest thing I would probably ever get is like a fucking sauna, dude. That would be like one of the first, like, as soon as I have somewhere to sleep and work from, I would just build a fucking sauna, dude. Big. Then That's a veteran adventure. A retired general. Oh, your own way. But I want the boss to kill. Rent the soda for others. I mean, technically, if you build in the place, in a nice place, yeah, like the rent, like it's actually kind of solid business, really. Also, on the sauna is like normal here. Well, it's just called banya here, but like that is like traditional stuff here. Absolutely. No, I'm not gonna argue who was first to come up with it, but yeah, that shit is ancient, dude. That shit is ancient. That's what I do like every time I'm like going to my mom's summer house. They have really good sauna there. Like my mom's husband is like a really dang guy. Like I really respect him in the way how he like, you know, he's just like constantly busy. He's also doing stuff, carrying stuff, and always like learning some shit and stuff, like handiwork and all that. And he just like modified that like that stove that they have for sauna like already with some dang shit. Like holy, and that sauna is amazing. And like when he like I was there at their summer house, right, for a week before I left in 2023, right? They allowed me to stay when they were on the vacation, so I can, you know, like water the plants in the garden and everything, the flowers, right? And at the same time, I was allowed to kind of like invite some friends over, you know, get some sauna going with them. And like he does that, like I don't know even how. Like he does that, like the heat is there for like a shitload of time. Like he literally at some points like already like, you know, no fire, nothing. He just like still opens the door just to kind of like get the temperature to the right amount because it's getting too hot. Like I couldn't get that. Like I couldn't find this like balance. That's either like too hot or you kind of like stop the fire and everything, and it's kind of gets cold faster. He's gets it like super good all the time. 50 euro for 3 hours? Holy shit. That's insane. Now the public saunas usually are kind of cheap. The public ones nowadays almost no one commercially does though, because it's just not worth it really. It's like a lot of work and not that much income from that. But for example, like in Tbilisi, right, the sulfur baths where we went, how much was it? It was per hour. Is it actually 50 bucks? Yeah, pretty much, I think. Yeah, pretty much 50 bucks per hour. Per hour, not for 3, by the way. But that's like the sulfur baths, though. So it's a little kind of better than the regular sauna, obviously. Not something you can get at home or somewhere, right? And you like the sulfur, you know, springs there. But yeah, 50 bucks per hour. There you go. You can get a lot of people, though, like 5-6 people. Then it's kind of not too bad. But yeah, when we went 2 of us there, because I wanted to stream from there, and I kind of did. But yeah, the connection was dog, so couldn't see me there pretty much. Very glitchy. But then afterwards, I still show it though, with my friend staying outside with modems, so I managed to get some at least of it filmed on stream. Hey, Turbilistalo. Yeah, mom's summer house, like they have the wood one, the proper one. It's actually kind of cool. They have like kind of like this like fireplace in the room, right outside, with like the glass door. And that is technically like kind of like this like pipeline into the sauna. So you kind of like when you're heating the sauna, you have this like fireplace in the room with the fire burning there. That's really nice. I like it. Mobile saunas, I mean, that's also a business thing. I actually, when I was looking for the houses on the wheels, right, I found some there. I found some mobile saunas there too. Yeah, they have that stuff here too. I found mobile toilets. Like fucking, there's like a Mercedes. I don't remember, was it Sprinter actually? One of the Sprinter versions or something. It's usually those Mercedeses that were used in like postal cars, trucks, right? They like really good for like the house on wheels, because they have this like separate, you know, kind of this like section with the door and stuff from the driver segment. Yeah, I found one. I'm seeing like the price is kind of good. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. And then I like seeing like, you know, the photos inside, and there's just 2 toilets. I'm like, the fuck, and that's like category is like the house on wheels start, and there's like just 2 toilets. I'm like, the fuck is this? And then I like reading the description is basically just like a mobile toilets, you know, for some like like the car movies, whatever they call properly, right? When you can like watch movies from the car and stuff, and they just can like park this thing, you know, not to build something monumental or some concerts or something. You can just drive the mobile toilet there. There it is, eh? Wait, €200 a day for mobile sauna. Holy shit. The business, man. The business, yeah. Hey, Glorious, hello. How we doing? The outside sauna. I already kind of have pretty decent weather. Even a little fresh. Without sun, I would say. 20. Not bad. Not bad, then. Alright. 34 feels like 43. I see, I see. The public saunas are actually kind of usually affordable. But that's something already, like, you know. Sometimes it's kind of like some mandatory things. Like, I was talking with my aunt, kind of like, not husband, but, you know, boyfriend, I guess. He's from Kostroma also. And they had like some sauna where they were going, and you literally pay like $1 or like $2, and you just like stay there all day long. But that's like with everyone. So there's like everyone going there, you know, and everyone is in there. So it's not your like private space and stuff. And then like someone like private person bought that sauna, and they made like, but they still were kind of by like, I guess like the city government or something. They still had this like obligation, you know, like they have 2 days or something they need to do public. So like for 2 days everyone can go in for like $2 or something. Rest of the days they already rent, you know, like 2 groups of people for some amount. You know, found some in Armenia. In Armenia, how much did we pay? I think it was like 40,000 dirham, right? So it was $100 in the end. Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, it was like $100 in the end. But we were there for 5 hours, I think, or 6 even. And it was like 5 of us. Yeah, 5 of us. So it wasn't that bad, I guess, in the end. The hot water run in the bathroom, crank the heater, 80 degrees. Well, technically the best if you want like the really steamy one, at least how we do it here, is like 60 degrees and Celsius and 60% humidity or something, or more if you can. That is the dankest combination usually. Then you go above 60, then the humidity starts dropping a bit, and it's kind of like less like you're getting the dry heat. Some people like dry heat though. Like in more or less dry sauna we were doing like 100 degrees, 90 to 100. If you then drop like the water on the rocks, like some of my friends were just like running out because it was just like way too dank. But kind of lower temperature, more humidity is more pleasant really. But yeah, it's each kind of their own, eh? Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually running like business like that, to be honest. The problem is like here, for example, you need to fit like rent of the place where you can get that sauna going will be insane. And not here, but in some other places, you're probably not going to be making that much from it. And then there is also issues with, you know, like some like rowdy people going in, because a lot of like, you know, sauna goers, they just, you know, they prefer to get some boozing after that or during that. And boozing during sauna is, you know, very effective, let's put it that way. Depending how dank you had, the temperatures and stuff, you can get pretty drunk in no time. Make a few shots after like few hours of, you know, extreme dank saunaing, and you just like already shit-faced completely. Even like if you have like decent tolerance and stuff. Come to this. No coin for you, man. My coin. I'm not just eating the barrel. True. Guess it ain't that tasty then. Guess it ain't that tasty. Do we need to return this way too? No, we don't. Feels good, man. Saved. Alright, so you want me to go... Oh, we were on the deals floor. Okay. Actually, maybe a bit too fast then. Oops. I thought I was there. The game just seems pretty solid, yeah. I would say so. You again. On the adventure, I already got one of my addresses, I see him. Means that he can pass this floor as well. Good, very good. Because at the end of this floor, you will learn another one of my screams. Funny thing is, like in Sky, I mean magic. I got to go and chit chat later. There he goes, huh? Glorious, I see. All of that's because you start chatting in Japanese, man. That's the thing, I guess. Otherwise, probably won't be that effective. Huh? The stick figure one, west of Loden, whatever. I think it was supposed to be one of the references there. Their adventures are nearby. Small guy but with a huge sword. Hurry up if you don't want to miss the loot. Oh, we saw that guy. I know who that guy is. We want the loot. Some Supralund. Supralund also was there. That one is also dank, yeah. As you see, I say the towel and the box. You don't do that stuff. Well, in my mom's summer house, we usually do go, not in the towel, but in the shorts though, because they have like a little swimming pool, like you know the how do you call it in English? Like not an inflated one, but also not, you know, like the solid one. Basically kind of just like built out of like the carcass thingy. But they like embedded it into the building sorta. So it actually is really cool. It looks pretty nice and actually is pretty nice. So you can go for the dip. And obviously there's all the, you know, other people who are with you there. There's all the neighbors. So you kind of don't go completely naked there. When it was just the sauna, then yeah, then you go naked. And bars and all saunas, and I can get some drinks. I mean, that's 5 head bow. Otherwise, people will just... They also, I guess, kind of limit so you can't bring your own shit, probably. I would assume. Can't keep up with you to my shame. I always get in the way of collecting loot and all that. Did a lot of adventures together, but I should leave you for now. Become stronger, so goodbye for now. Appreciate everything that you've taught me, my hero. Together forever. So much I need to learn from you. I'm still going, I guess. Damn, already the spoilers. Dance game. Okay, need to get another torch. I mean, with mixed sauna then for sure. Usually there is like a non-mixed saunas or like different days. So you don't actually need them to dress unless you kind of want. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I should be able, to avoid day offs on those. Yeah, most likely. Don't think I have plans then, so should be no problems. Next week, yeah, I should be fine. I will take a day off, but then I guess I can take like Thursday or something. I see what I say, huh? Mixed ones, I think usually you need to have something, unless there is probably, some insane nudist mixed ones, then you maybe don't really need any. I just need the bonfire torch. A mini bonfire, one moment. Where was it? There. About 8 PM, alright. No, should be good, should be good, Haven't seen IRL big saunas, or do you just need to go to Finland or something? Oh, Russia also works. There are some that are like really dank. And nowadays like they have like these like sauna complexes. Like in some mall even nearby where I live. Kinda want to go there really with friends, but it's hard to get people on board with that shit. Just pay like $50 per day, I think, or something. Non-limited. And then you have like a shitload of different saunas of all kinds and hammams and whatever you want. But in those, you go dressed no matter what. Mixed or not mixed. That's a way too public ones, I guess. And the swimsuit, yeah. Bread special? Oh, it's the same stuff, alright. Heard that before. Yeah, I would go for that kind of building first, probably. Get that car on them wheels. I'm gonna park it and then start building that mega sauna. Get the message trees there. See who'd be down for some adventures like that. Some tells me not. I'm gonna see him. Maybe my friend will be down to participate, because he is solo. I ain't gonna be able to cover all the pay there for that. I found some somewhat it's still not even that cheap. The cheapest things I was finding they're still pretty expensive, eh? To get that, I reveal the house. Yeah, 10k is basically just the start, where you can find something somewhat decent. There were some cheaper options, but a lot of them were already looking the way that you're probably gonna spend the same amount on just, you know, like fixing shit. So you probably need like 10k at the least. Just to get the normal functional tires on the wheels and the RV. That would be kinda interesting though. Like even Armenia and Georgia alone would be so much shit to go through and to stream. Oh, the horse and the rat. Horse. Kinda like one from here, I guess. Still stinks here. They already killed the boss. Lightweight. Still taking the dude though. Time shift. Switch between screens. I'm just gonna slow them down. Slow everything down, I guess. Kinda like the freeze more, to be honest. A little more effective, eh? Slow if you slow it down, yeah. Not that good, eh? It's probably good for like some sort of like traps or something, maybe, yeah? Like this shit. But it still slows you down too, so... Guess not that boga. This other did. This must also be syncing to way too high FPS, I think, right? Take a look again. Dude, like every time they just kind of go like, oh yeah, dude, I think you need 144. We know you kind of put everywhere 60, but we think 144 is better. I'll decide for myself. I want the sound tourism. Yeah, I need to go to Finland. Finland or Ruski land. Actually, well, I mean, we do have some like Dane complexes too. They might be expensive as shit though. I can find some authentic stuff in some villages and shit also. Just need to get to it and I'll get myself one hopefully eventually. Yeah, the wheelhouse dream, we'll see. That will be possible, that would be insane. Monke. I guess I shouldn't be doing that from you boys. Things happen through. That's all the fast travels there. Can return fast, but not go in there fast, looks like. And you're low. How we doing? A beam RPG? Well, I mean, actual beam RPG. It's called the RPG. I need the help. Oh, I already did this. Visitor camp behind the lake. I already did this. Nice, nice. Finish the RPG before KCD. True. Go hang out and travel with Bavarian. Damn son. Well, I mean, that sounds like a good person to travel with for sure. I'm gonna learn so much. You're gonna learn so much. Built the big rut. Reward you, here you go. Come back for new quests. We do have some. Regarding my retired general. Too early for his retirement. He must serve me. Go find him on the wheels floor. Ah, dude, that's the guy we already met, though. That's the guy we already met there. Why can't I pick this? We can try to get it out. Ah. Yoink. Alright, guys, had some fast travel back at least here. Yep. Just the insane RPG. Insane RPG. Nice, Reggie, nice. The knock of Noctis. Back to the dungeon we go then. And some other quests, but fine. Mushroom Adore, Necromancer. Oh yeah, the soap to the guy in the bathtub. Oh shit, that was one of the houses, right? That was the house with bubbles, I think. You enjoy the lurk. Enjoy the lurk. Okay, it wasn't one of these houses, that's for sure. That's the Mushroom Adorer. Still getting that quest done. How OP can it become? I don't think it was this one, this one. Got you the soap, bro. A real soap. Finally, I'll be able to go outside. Here's the reward there. Got them. Okay, throwing down this. Sushi by sea. Oh yeah, the Endless Legend Lure, we'll see. Let me see time. Like in 30 minutes probably I gotta be switching to the Endless Legend. Warfare, hello. How we doing? Like 30 minutes probably gonna be switching to the Endless Legend. Get some tea, gotta chill. All that from the Murder Hobo life. I tried in Fallout 1, that was actually kinda boring. Being evil there. Not gonna lie. Did that run on stream? That was not that fun. I guess 2 is better though. But you pretty much just end up killing everything. Not that much otherwise. Okay, we're here. Gotta find the guy. All of this anyway. Hulking sent you for this. Screw him, and you have returned. Go and tell it to him. No, not gonna be happy, but fine. Wasting torches. Come on. Dude, not a problem. I can't say that he's on one of the small islands. Portal leading there is at the cemetery Oldward Squeak. Cemetery portal. Well, we can need to go there anyway. I guess we just run there. That's the problem with this, like the garb of food, dude. There was like a lot of it, right? That I ate here. You're kind of feeling like it's all down. Like it all disappeared already, dude. And they're starting to feel a little hungry even in a way. What the fuck is this? The Divinity 2? I want to do Divine Divinity. I want to do that one. I never really did it properly back in the day. And I want to actually do that. That spider hurts. Another scream, he done. Both Beyond and Divine Divinity then. Doing all of them. Doing them all. What is there then? Yeah, might as well do this forever. I don't think they're gonna hold you. We'll see, we'll see. Divine Divinity back then did seem kinda cool. But for some reason I just also kind of like switched to some other game or something and it never actually happened. We got it like 5 CDs or some shit. It was quite a commitment and then never actually properly happened. I just flushed it at some point. Not even because bad, just never returned. Actual Morrowind, like, insane. Gotta wake the brotherman up. Replaying that Gothic again. Is it time? Just gonna play the remaster. Soon. Got them all. There's another one there. Boss. Crit chance and power, I guess, is kind of not bad. Fine. That's the portal. Are you done? Killed my minions, even killed Henry. Been digging them up for 3 days, now I have to start over. Have you done? Fine. Got that. Didn't we need to do something with you though? Oh, talk to healer now, alright. That's the island there. Those clones fought me again. I'm not sir him anymore, isn't that clear? Moving elsewhere. Go and tell it to him. Again. Simple secrets. That's the fast travel stuff. Traveler will find an important place. According to the books, you can travel from here instantly across the island. Since some portal runes are needed, I don't have any, but there must be some in these ruins somewhere. Okay, which one's the shoot? Well, village for sure. A lake. I guess you can return back to Portal Stone, right? So like Stone's village, a lake. Get like cemetery or Bridge maybe. Get Bridge for now. Should be more stones here though. You have to play them all. Imagine how in time. So there should be some in the ruins. Totally don't see any yet. Here we go. Got you. Nice, we got the Bridge. Stones. A village lake. Get the Hermit's camp, I guess. That'll make things faster. This village I could go faster, but whatever. Fled again. I'll catch that old fart. My scouts say that he's at the abandoned floor. This time don't you dare come back me empty-handed, servant. Now go. Alright, fine. I guess you just kill him there. Alright, will we have enough to buy something? Perfect. Big sword though. Cup and specifically 38 FPS. That's quite a cup there. Alright, abandoned floor. That's the only one. Another level up already happened. Guess not. You're afraid it won't bite this time. The little fellow, let me guess, a crown-headed sent you for the old far and retired general. I'll ask you for one small thing, don't fight with the general. Don't recruit fighters for the crown, just leave it be. The monsters don't beat another enemy, otherwise feel free to explore the abandoned hole. It's time for me to go. Have a meeting at some floor below. Ciao. You'll see about that. Can't install fire system on this floor because of frequent earthquakes. And that's why monsters don't heal properly, so this floor is abandoned for now. I think there were some though. The old jink with everything tied to FPS, yeah. Maybe some patches already fixed that, but not necessarily. So near the web there. Ignore the timings, jump over everything. Big secret, alright. God, dude, come on. Okay, this is closed, huh? I'll take it then. Just some to buy some to spare, I guess, just in case. Again, now you pissed me off. I'll settle this like bird or whatever. If you defeat me in the fight, I'll go back to serving. You hit first. I'll do better than need to return you. Why not? Wait, the shooty boy, too. I better return. Already prepared for battlefield, yeah. Upgrade it. Go back. Yeah, defeated an old fight. Are you happy? I go back to serving. Did you burn it, actually? Careful with that. Takibi, really? Oh, so this place is abandoned, as you see. Someone has to replace the boss monster and they choose me. Basically, I'm waiting here until someone comes and beats me. Attack whenever you're ready. Alright, sure. Oh, nice pickpocket there. I'll take it. Get up. Things happen. I see, I see. Nothing special there. Ooh, that's some loot. I'll take it. Have to start saving for other upgrades, huh? Stand the lake. Hold fort. I mean, my general is here. I finally get you on some adventure. Here's some gold. Come back for a new quest. Another quest for you. Bring me the very important documents from the dark floor. Understood? The dark floor. The village stuff first too, also. Some quests. And the reloader. Megascope is there, alright. Got the better gun, alright, sure. See that one in action. There's somebody down there again. I sent you blocking them. Yeah, I'll take the patch off. Now go, don't get sick. Silent guy. Now free now. At the tavern. Let's remove the patch, take our gold. Stage, bro, maybe we should put the patch back on. Let's see. Ray, bottoms up. Alright, that one done. The mushrooms, the bestiary. Yeah, the dark floor. The next one will skip something there. Underground tavern there though. Let's use that. Get some quests. See, you helped me getting the dungeon ticket, remember? Here, go try mushroom moonshine at the bar. It's worth it. I must get sold with something. No, I do have it right here. Stop, youngster. Establishing adventures and monsters can chill in peace. Behave yourself, got it? Don't cause any more problems than we already have, huh? Wipe the shoes. Since they were saying, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. No parties. I'm dark here, but I know parties anyway, so cheers. Got biting today, mushroom moonshine, and why the hell did I take 2 servants? Oh, that was behind that door. I hear weird noises. So Boza. Meet some interesting people on this floor, not all the people. A mushroom moonshine increases fun. Shirley must be tired after a long trip. Now buy a special mushroom moonshine will lift you up. Increasing fun. Oh yeah, that sure is fun now. The controls went all over the place. Hiding, what if I find it? And lost while your teeth are intact. Book it all. The book. Sit, taste some drinks. Finding trees more fun. Defeat someone while drunk. After killing some boxes, I guess. That's some decent quest here. Doesn't seem like many. The DJ Golem. Reading your book. Place not Sunny Island, is it? Yeah. Drunkenness gone. Yeah, P-Zone, behave yourself, otherwise I'll cook you to pieces. He's VIP and Skeleton King. Guys have never failed me, well, maybe just a couple of times. And the goo from pipes is tasty. To be free so badly, yeah? Beaten up some adventure recently, but a loser came to fight at only level 1. Horse 1. Tell that beast to the right that I did not agree with his terms of agreement. Beast to the right. Me, I guess. Don't like that piece of meat. Did he say? Nope, tell him to screw off. I really don't like that piece of meat. Say that I'm a piece of meat, tell him that he stinks. Hold up, piece of meat. And the level 3 guy probably gonna get destroyed. Clearly. Have to run. Alright, let's see. Off he goes, yeah? Wasn't much there. Don't even need to attack anyone. They just attack themselves. That's a slow regenerate. Take your sweet time with these boys. Don't cause any more problems, alright. Just waiting for the private room to become available, eh? It's a boss on that level. Colleagues from surface would not survive even a day here covered. Where does this go? Frying some gold. Probably should have doing that. Hold up, and though attempt the final boss this floor, blah blah. That drunk is a skunk, don't want to go through the respawn cycle again. I have nothing against you personally. So I'll open the door and you can go wherever you want, okay? Cheers, peace, let me hug you. Yeah, fine, sure. Just looting. Looting. Did not kill him. As expected, shows that you don't want to be creepy stopper for no reason. Learn new powerful scream, use it wisely, burn it all to hell. Share my thoughts about your action, Xiao. If I didn't kill the previous one, maybe you would also get something. The burning. Maybe okay, damage at least. I burn all the crates. Sure did. There's the glitch dragon. The glitchy one. And now we have the dark door. Yeah, it was there. I have to find some documents. Actually, need to switcheroo already too. Get some endless legend in. The process for the dream list works. They could just kind of sort of like the wish list thing, so they can see how much people want something. But I don't think it actually can help them get something that easy to GOG though. Like no matter how many votes you get, it's still gonna be up to, you know, the right owners. And if there's no right owners, I'm actually not sure how it works. Like how can they distribute it legally and properly? The corpus stuff, yeah. Saving the dungeon is prohibited. Well, I mean, I guess we can go to the surface though. I guess I want to deal this legend. No deal if they don't want to seal the deal. Bro. Cappadocia's place is really dark. Need handles for gates. You can buy them from the blacksmith in the village. Seems like I probably might need that then. Turn doesn't want to ignite. It does, huh? That it must be quite smart. Well, that means they actually do need to go up then to get the lever handles anyway. Perfect. Team tells me it's time then. The Bonesse, classic deliveries I see there. He's eating the chocolate himself, true. Sounds like classico, huh? Game see you then. Alright, good, let's get some Endless Legend in going. Get some Endless Legend too. I got like okay sleep, I guess. It's still so sleepy. The weather is nice. I got the coffee, I'm still sleepy. Alright. So I'll continue tomorrow then. I'll continue tomorrow. Unfortunately, you weren't at home, eh? The classic man. Let's go. Get some endless legend. Gonna finish the RPG tomorrow then. Alright, let's go. Let's go done. Two games finishing tomorrow. Insane. The mega progress. See what as I say. That will make you feel awake. Slept real better. See, 25 at night. Now it's actually kind of nice at night. I was sleeping like real good last 2 nights, but not been that short really. But I think it's kind of like piled up a little bit of tiredness with all these like the birthdays, all these like going there and here. Because all these like go into the summer house, you don't really sleep that much there. Not really sleeping that well. Just like everyone is like, sitting, eating and drinking until quite late. And then quite late you go, and it's already, pretty bright. And then you like wake up because you want to go like, to take a leak or something. And to take a leak, you basically need to go like downstairs, and all that stuff. And it's just kind of like, so you just end up kind of not really sleeping that much while there.
Hi, I'm Derek Pack.
Alright, so all that. That's the service about the time. Yeah, the early access, September 22nd. That'll be nice, Have access to playable factions out of 5 and the early access. Well, I have a third one access. Cheating. I do a little cheating. Alright, so you have a necrophage around them. So we just consume everything and spawning more stuff that way. Yeah, these guys are kind of strong though, we'll see. Might need a bigger army for that. Then there is the dungeon. Then there is this faction too. Yeah, these are already pacified. You can't even attack them, but they pacified. Pacified not by me, but I can't attack. Oh, these guys also actually. Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe to burrow and go there. Deal with them while I still can. That's a full army. Okay, some upgrades here too. Who are we gonna make out of you? Do the flying one. I do have the shooty one, so let's get the tanky one then. Start to collect here. Ah, look at this. Something on the shore. Tidefall Sayan seas submerge this land, and the smell of seaweed and brine still strong. Strange traveler garbed in blue and gold prostrates itself on the sand, seemingly in supplication to a beach-tentacled monstrosity. It twitches and soldiers approach. Stay back. Order this swarm at your peril, eh? Stay back, I said, give it space. Tell me what is that thing, it doesn't look natural. Enough, insult something magnificent that you don't understand. And why does it glitter? Is that dust? Help me, it needs to be returned to the oceans. The falling seas have left it stranded. Why do you care? Who are you? Moria Koopas, priestess of the gods that were and will be. Now time is of the essence, will you help me or not? Karicha deserves life. 15 titanium does sound kinda good, huh? And then 50 science, but less. The immobile triggers a bottle. 600 gold. I mean, sounds kinda nice, but fine. Let's get titanium. I kinda like. Alive and deceased and dead on the land, I guess. Soldiers prepare stretcher for the creature. Have my gratitude, Sayana will not forget this kindness, as in more material expressions of things and know where you can find mineral riches. Strategic resource stocks. Produced in the cities by mine districts obtained as a reward, special resources stored in the Empire scale. Strategic resources essential. Upgrading units, recruiting advanced units, and building advanced structures. Max stock capacity can be increased by researching certain technologies. Alright, let's actually go this way maybe. I mean, there's only the end turn being covered here. I'll do this way. That's a big army there. 620 power. It's actually quite powerful then. Truce with them, so we don't necessarily need to fight, but if you want to fight, reinforcements. This will do. Hydromiel, tennis battle spoils. Another bonus larva too. This army needs to rest, that's for sure. Village is there. Multiple ones. I'll need to prepare for this attack. Well, they start spawning more stuff. I should move these guys actually. Are they healing that? Yeah, they're healing. Okay, that's fine. Can let them stay. You guys also stay and heal. They kind of want to attack this. I want a lot of troops for that. Forge of the old ones. Same territory gain control over the natural wonder, industry and city hall, approval and city hall gains and battle spoils and empires. How do we claim a debt? Can be claimed by placing a camp. So technically, we build the burrow and then we convert it right into stuff, and it's gonna be ours. Might sound like something worth yoinking then. Let's rest these guys up too. Si potesse. Classic. It's kind of like mostly alright with deliveries, mostly. Rarely you have issues like that. Well, sometimes they just don't deliver. There's like this thing. Like you order something, right? And like right when you order, or like very soon after, they kind of like change the price for it, like increase the price usually, right? And then they kind of like, whoops, we kind of, delayed the delivery. Then like, whoops, we delayed the delivery again. And they just basically wait for you to kind of like cancel the order. So they return you the money. And now if you want to buy it again, you gotta pay more. That's a loud one. And that actually kind of happens. Hear that, such beauty. Music of the harp. That means the Quincy, bring them to me. Greetings, Necrophage. Usually I would say it is a pleasure. Another one? Pleasure non-car. Yeah, we have that one already. I mean, Go get another one. It gains an army. Influence income on Adgok. A notable Javal Reco. Minus 20% on all technology research costs. That's actually kind of good. And I already have like the Harper anyway. I mean 20%. That sounds good. That devices. Sure. And build me some burrows here then. And then we try to make it into camp and take over this thing. These camps are already conquered, so we should begin. Alright, burrow complete. So, can we evolve into nest? Retaining underground travel, claiming the territory, allowing attachment to capital. Transferring burrow to the nest, retaining underground travel. Okay, that's the same. Get me the nest.
Savor the click of claw on stone in these strange land swarm. Others will be unnerved by our coming.
Alright, so now the modify. Claim territory founding a camp. Enough influence, you can either attach it to a nearby city's territory or evolve it into an autonomous city to manage. Before creating more cities, beware of your Empire City cap. You don't even have one city, really. You only have one city. The burrows connect each other into the city hall. Turn into nest, they control territories, even those disconnected from their city. Can we attach it to the city? No, you have only one. That's actually quite a big claim, so this should be ours now, right? Control by Necrophage, yep, that's ours now. Good, Good, The legend truly endless. I do think so, yeah. I do think it should be. I do think it can be. Depends how much you like the 4x strategies and stuff. You can make it pretty endless there, I would say. I would say. So now we have the bonuses from this stuff. We can build some districts here too. Actually, here sounds kind of not a bad idea to get some. What's the name? Like fortresses and stuff, maybe. Five more turns for laboratory. Growth is pretty slow, I feel. But we're supposed to get like some mega food there. Production, what do we kind of do? Have, looks like. But it still takes a while to get the next population there. More food consumption, dust, food on citizens, industry, and artisans, influence and scribe them. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, where are you guys gonna go? Guess we're gonna join all these armies here. And there's some more cities to siege. See, hello Cerelo. Yeah, Coral Guy is supposed to be kind of like peaceful and everything. And then You play against someone who's not very peaceful there. Okay, move you guys slowly. Let's go, Alexander. You warfare. Move them slowly down too. Population gain. Hell yeah. Need even more. I don't think you're gonna get bodied in the direct conflict much, but I think by points and stuff, everyone is leading for now. Let's see, I see. Then the back door in. The back door in. These are so close. I wonder if they're gonna like reinforce each other. Okay, fine, we can do this though. Thus started World Quest, the remains of the ancients. Seems empty, only a threadbare remains of a long forgotten camp, but as the soldiers complete their search, something buried in the ground attracts their attention. Short time later, the soldiers have dug up a large mound of earth and stare in awe at the ornate sarcophagus. Markings, I've seen them elsewhere. Like the runes we find in some of the old dungeons. The ancients made this then. Now look at the glass jewels, the long teeth scattered around the casket. Signs of the hooks. Who did they bury then? Only one way to find out. Open it. There's no Tahook. Could it be one of the ancients? The mask they attired the relic. Never seen any species like this in Sayana before. You would know Tahooks worshipped the ancients long ago. A ring placed with fire inside a Wuchnia. Less movement points, more experience gain. Dust infused dye artifact and level up. Alright, sure, begin quest, fine. Wuchnia. Which one can that be? So I need to find that. City down, UI is downgrade, really? I see. Yeah. Without the bed. Some more range boys. Flight boys. Flight. Can transform these guys too. We do have enough money for upkeep after all. So we got flight boys. Do we have some range? I think it's more. Fine. Convert these guys somewhere else there. Remove the forests. I think we need that. Let's spawn some armies soon. Few benefits. If we can catch up, I mean, it should be. So this is the way to restore balance. Not trespass in their territories for a long time. Sure. Proposing the treaty.
Let's do business.
Give additional dust and influence incomes to both empires based on quantity of coral exploited by the non-aspect empire. They propose dust to me. Sure, fine.
Well done.
Titanium for share research. Technologies discovered by one empire cost 20% less for the
your
other empire.
consideration.
Fine. Friendly quarrels, sure, bro. Enemy army detected. Ooh. Oh, it did spawn the army. Well, actually, fine. As long as there is no reinforces coming. Time to farm. That should be easy one. Whatever. This game took some damage. Oh, it wasn't everyone participating in this, but now we got even more swarms. More little shoots. Okay, that's not that good. I'll move you. Oh, we can. Come on. Plus 12, They need to evolve even more. Join them. Good enough for now. There's already like 3 big armies coming soon. That's like good though, fine. So thank you guys. No, actually no, there's spitters there. Let's get the thank you guys here then. Alright, Razor Mandibles. Oh, I shouldn't actually invest all this yet. And we can get level 3s already. Corpse Hunter, Rusher, Corrupted Soldier. Oh yes, the Harpers. Harpers we can't, these guys we can't. So we got Rusher, Corpse Hunter, alright. Yeah, shouldn't save. There's the Chargers. How about these guys, 50, oof. 50 corpses. B, but oh, that sounds dang though. Wild Swing. Okay, the Cleave. Defensive blade gains 30 shield when taking damage. A Juggernaut. These already like upkeep's kind of becoming quite ridiculous though, we'll say. Soldier. Some behemoths would be nice though, I guess. There's some army there. No, not this. Maybe out there. Yeah, these guys can't do anything with the wider factions. Hopefully destroy. Only consume. Okay, too far. Prepare for mega sieges then. What shall we build then? Got some lobs. I kind of want to kind of take over this here. Somehow I still can't. Do I need to kind of go around or something? Why can't I get this? Because these are closed. Nah, I shouldn't. No dank improvements. Cool. That's a lot of influence already. I'm gonna have some. Let's see what they will allow at some point. There's no way to go down here anyway already. Alright, let's see. So, which one to build here? Another marketplace. How is the foundation first, of course. Now we can do the district. New tiles producing industry for this one. Somewhere there, like this one. This one did I build actually? No, just foundation. Maybe I should then. Okay, I want to increase the speed of producing things. Just too slow. Improvement garrison. City Hall and Ministry fortifications. fungal lab, mycology lab, scavenger's lair. +2 attachable territories on cities. Minus 50% influence cost for attached camp action. Could be kind of nice. Mycology, a bunch of food. Health regen and units also. Also with these. Markets. Trading post. Dirt roads, 1 movement points max across the tile. Automatically created roads between districts containing a trading post. Doesn't seem like that crazy prog at this point. Matriarch's Orison. Fungal Gardens. It's improvement. Yeah, it's improvement. 1 population slot and population locations. Don't even like hitting the cap yet on this. Food industry influence fortification on cities. Feed the hole. Minus 25% corpses cost for the feed the masses action. 5 corpses plus 1 corpse for each adjacent district. Ooh, this might be actually kind of good, but we need upgrades after all. Dustlytics. Fine, another improvement too. Sure, let's go. I want these guys to move through, so they can join this army. This army can't rest now, though. Heal them. Blast heals and see what happens. Maybe another army spawning soon also. $889 on these guys. That's a lot of power on here. I don't know if they can merge both of these. Alright, some better upgrades to get this then. I'm surprised they still kinda like somewhat peaceful though. After all we did. These are hostile. These probably also like their main settlements are quite brutal. Well, technically it also shows only one army, I think. Yeah, if you go all of them together, I'm gonna lose something though, but whatever, fine. Hey, Blue Belt, hello. Yep. It's time for microphone switch. Time, it's time. And it is be nice to get the cable one working. The cable one, like I got like the converter cable, and that one didn't fucking work. That's the annoying part. That's the annoying part. So it's either like, you know, trying different other cheap ones to see which one will do, or buying the actual like the Rode one, and that shit is expensive. So we'll see how to deal with this better. For now, I can work with those though. I guess with the ones I use. As long as the battery actually is fine. Just need to remember to recharge, which I do, but you also need to switch them during the stream. This one actually kind of like I lost the charge quite fast. Oh, this one will last till the end. It's like they kind of like indicators are lying to you. You check it, seemingly kind of working fine. Like usually like starts blinking when it's like, you know, already close to be dead. The more frequent, the more dead. Then you start it and it just doesn't blink. I guess it's like, you know, charged, but looks like it's like some level of charge. When it gets, stops blinking. So not necessarily it's full, just that it's kind of like, you know, charged enough. Totally not enough for fooling. Totally not enough. Damage per might. Oh yes, the power slash is the ability that we have. Why did I get the? Let's check your gear, equipment. Yeah, this one gives the power slash and capacity strike plus 2 might. I don't even have that stuff equipped. Determination we have from this. For example, goes here, consumable. Alright. Wait. Oh, determination we just got, alright. I see. These guys say how many days left with all this insane writing? Start doing intuition, I think, adding intuition. What did I like from that? Experienced all units in the army. Did you like this one? Capture points. Because yeah, totally didn't get intuition from anything here. So I didn't listen to it. Mega XP to non-hero units. 6 damage non-hero units. The extra damage per intuition. So it's kind of like upgrading your stuff. 3 experience to all units in the army. Extra XP per intuition. Guess we could though. And then get more intuition, sure. Alright, so we heal up. Oh yeah, we can upgrade these guys now too. Then level up, then we siege this still. Who shall we upgrade then? So we have the range, the flying. It's 2 flying here. Movement point to all units of the army. Fine. A lot of corpses gone that way. One, 2 pages per chapter. CSA, yeah. Take it or leave it. Just keep it short. Do you have some sort of standards for that? Because like I remember like when we were graduating and stuff, we got like the rule book basically that has like all the standards, you know, like the size of every chapter, all the fonts, all the like between the line, you know, like spacing from all the sides, you know, like it was all completely like according to standard. Like you don't have any like freedom on that shit. They got rid of the standards. I mean, that's something good. Finally, they did, I guess. Something good, finally. At the least something. You heal up. And you kind of waited then. Maybe he's gonna move it into this army. More XP, more bonuses. I'm done building. Nice, nice. Progress, progress. Still can't do anything there. It's only for market districts, really. Standards in higher education. True. It's just the food in these, huh? Which I mean, that kind of cool, I guess. That's a really good thing. Yes, you build, Alright, food. Fine. That food. Oh, they spawned the army. Alright, we can find the army. Find the army, and we feel the last slots. That's beautiful. These guys go in. Now the two full armies can heal up and wait for this big siege. Alright, so this one has 1 strength, 1 determination. Let me see. So I got determination, recovery shot. Don't think we need another Restless Predator. That debuff stocks. And it's 10 turns, and we kind of fight all the time, so I guess. Attacking a unit with damage and hasten to adjacent friendly units. Damage is still kind of like... Okay, when this negative status is active, but when this negative status is active, can you tell me? That would be very nice. Let's see, Steve. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a right thing to do, really. I do kinda agree with their decision. Not gonna lie. Good determination. This way, we're gonna go for the hob upgrades first, probably, for these guys. Range, flying. Range, flying. Tanky, not enough. Alright, we'll wait then. Heal up. Steve is not AIing it up. Insane. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Healing up still. One more turn. Did we get a little bonka? I mean, not that bad, I guess. How many gonna kill my harpers there? Defense expert, defensor. Oh, he's the juggernaut. Oh, that's a big boys there. Man, they'll kinda want to lose the board. Kind of also like this guy gonna get a lot of these plebs. I don't care. A board, I'd rather not lose him. Well, fine. I guess we can change our mind here for now. Heal up some more. Can go here for now, maybe, can we? Pass. Guess we can, but not this turn. Alright, got the upgrade. The feeder holes and stuff, sure. The hydro pump. Precision, facade, and predictability. Geodesic dome. Beacon of science. 4 science, 1 capitals. More scribes. Another improvement also. A lot of dust. Technically, when you have one city, you don't mind those improvements. You just kind of like pump them. Only one city anyway. Get this one. Oh, this guy's not aggressive. Alright, fine. The fluke. Just want to get the dungeon then. Yeah, capital is actual main city. You can have only one. Is this faction? Corrupted defenses. Stone throw from subterranean ruin. A strange arc juts out of the old seabed. Half sunken in the skew, glimmers with an ethereal light. Material of its construction, no ordinary stone or metal. Nearby, a bluff, a dawn consortium courier eyes your army with cold intent. As the first of your soldiers approaches the arc, a ghostly apparition materializes. Kavation Morix. What are you? Kavation Morix? Can't understand. A lot of question marks. This entity seems connected to the nearby ruins. Got a guardian warding away trespassers. Ancient. Feast if this thing had flesh. Is your wheel. Stay understand this entity. Salvage what you can. A lot of botless. I mean, science is good though. What did we learn? A little before the entity lost power, a careful analysis of the language indicates that it was a representative of the Endless civilization that occupied Sayar eons ago. A +4 on the capitals. Maybe it means like in general, you know, like multiple capitals in the game for different factions. I don't know. Oh, 1 second. I think the sending already reminders. That's actually a good reminder because I need to do that. I need to do that. Yeah, right. I need to do it until 15th. I need to send the taxes. Yeah, I was kind of like already had all the reminders for that, but with all this like fiesta going every morning, I completely missed it. That's nice that they are reminded too. Very good. Very good. Cynic, I see. I'm already doing it like for a few days there. So this isn't the last we'll hear of the Endless. A luxury resource. Discovered first deposit of luxury resources. Special resources at various times can provide considerable boost to your empire if you manage to extract them. Cities or even camps build quarries directly on top of their deposits. Start their extraction. Quarries are special districts available in cities. If you're lucky, know that you may also learn luxury resources earn a luxury resource by completing quests or by eliminating powerful monsters. Like the hydromiel. Yes, we need to get the burrow here, make it into the camp, and we're good. I wonder if we can, because these guys are here. But we'll see. Some insane burgers there. Burger riders even. The flock. Oh, these guys from the army. These are still kind of like staying peaceful, yeah. Even though we already like farmed a whole bunch of them, and they still remain peaceful. A ranger's compass found. Actually, I could use that. This guy doesn't have any gear yet. +2 might, not bad. A bit better. Could have actually did, well, I didn't. Well, I do have one skill, and it is working with might, I guess. So I could. Building old doesn't have ground connection. Wait, ow. Is it flying there? Is it levitating? And what is this magic? What is this magic? Tyrant of the Fortress, Scholastic. We need way more, I feel. Got level 1, 715. Defeating the fortress hostile army empire will build the nest in place of the fortress. Nest will work like any other nest in your empire. And that sounds kinda alright. I guess we don't get any reinforcements on this one. In one case. kill from these probably. Charge in here. Get the range guys busy. Oh, nice. That's an interesting skill you have, boys. These guys are dead. Then we can do the cleave though, at least. Oh, they survived. Nice. Oh, not really. Go counter these guys here. I'll probably focus on my boss here. Good thing we can have decent defense on that one. Still not gonna tank for too long. This is easy. Alright, yeah, let's try to kill these guys then. Perfect. And then there's only this guy. Should be able to tank a few turns. But that's not down. You guys don't do this. Oh, fuck off. They're blocked here. Well, supposed to. Could try the peace out if flying. I'm gonna get hit though. If I defend, it's not gonna end good. If I fly, 3854, right? So well, there is a chance that we're gonna escape though. Because if I go defense, I don't think it's gonna work that good. Maybe one. Nah, I'm still gonna like die to this guy then. Yeah, fine. Let's just go for it, I guess. This will be annoying. Like these guys, all of them I will fight, no problems. Yeah, we can still take all these hits, fine. It's gonna be reborn later. I'm gonna get XP though, probably, sadly. Can kite them. Where are you running? You're running really fast too. Holy shit. There's no problems here. No, then you can like run. Poison too. I'll need to redo then, maybe. I don't know if you can do it better though. No, I don't think you can even. We really think you. The Tyrant guy is brutal. And it just solos these guys too, probably, and we're done. Yeah, there's some poison also going. Breathing. Oh, come on. You can solo these guys here too. You need some like juggernaut for that, I guess. It says infantry though, so this guy is not even like a very juggernaut. The battle ends in the draw. I wouldn't really call it that way. So you can get the reinforcements here, alright. No. Need to do it differently. I'm down the word tomorrow. He's gonna be upgrading the original one. And will they upgrade the OG? And they still need to buy one. Yeah, I could wait and upgrade these more with more resources. We can like fight these guys, for example, here. Get some XP, free boys. Ranger compass. Who actually gets that though? Like if I collected it with the little plebs, who gets the compass? Okay, you did. Alright, fine. Oh, alright, so the armory is like shared between all the heroes. Okay, I see. Yeah, we don't need this. We need this, and determination goes on this hero then. This way. Okay, good. Down the war campaigns? Yep, I did. Not long ago, actually. Not long ago, actually. Hey, Ultan, hello. How we doing? A couple of years ago, actually, on Blue Marathon. Down to War 1. Down to War 2 was long ago. Down to War 1 was like quite recently, actually. Okay, we can get this guy. I want the Behemoth then. 50. So we have some like Bigus Chonkus for tanking in. That could work. How's it going, Ultan? How's the Divin going? My desperate botlane there. Don't need no battles, bro. Have you chillin'? No battling, please. So we did the research new improve. Oh, this one requires 50 then. Oof. I need to think about it. So what can we build here? Yeah, we have the feed hole now. Get the corpses. You know what? Fine. 17 turns though, but I think bonus corpses do sound kind of good. And everyone healing. I'm gonna try to get the behemoths then. Some like very unique one, ancient bunker. The anomaly. Be kind of nice to get like something here so we can get the anomaly and this thing on. Some mega enemies arrive then. Oh, they get the 5th slot actually in army. Oh, that is really good. We got more. Get them. Get them. It's a 30% discount if you own the OG. I see, alright. 2 years ago already feel like... I mean, I played it around the same time, I think, yeah. So I kind of don't really feel like full return, but we'll see, we'll see. I need to get the best one. I need to get the third one. Now that I haven't played. Now that I haven't played. So they'll deliver the better place, man, you know. They did send the offer to join the Warhammer Fiesta. I did have it. If I would have some better place, you know. They were offering to join, like getting some promo, you know, like figurines sent and stuff. Get some coaching and everything in terms of painting and playing. Man, that would be so cool. Yeah, yes, they saw yesterday. Yeah, that the PayPal is getting cucked for Steam, or maybe it's Steam cooking PayPal. I'm not sure. Maybe maybe it's also like part of all this like fiesta with, you know, payment operators trying to get their own power over everything. Maybe. Gonna buy out this one actually because we can. PayPal is screen gear? Really? Really? And just the system that actually is quite widespread and works pretty good. That's the main stuff. That's the main stuff about it, really. Get only one feed hold in. Get more farms. Fine, let's go. Get the growth speed up. Now, these guys are actually gonna go here, probably. No, I decided not to. Lux ain't exactly the enemy army. Well, actually, I mean, we can still attack them, though. This will be more or less close. Especially if we both do, which I probably should. Yeah, we'll go with these reinforcements rather. We heal up somewhat again. Alright, these joins. We have 5 slot armies and we're gonna be upgrading everyone. Everyone and everything. Let's go. Gonna ditch them for something else. If there'll be no options, yeah, for sure. The problem is, like, there's not a lot of replacement, though. Like, especially if you start thinking about, you know, people living in not the most, like, popular regions. Like, for me, for example, right? To receive, like, donors and everything. Like, there ain't that much. There ain't that much. That's the problem. Then it becomes a bit annoying. Then again, there's like Stream Elements, for example, has some sort of like payment solution for streamers that accept a whole bunch of different payment methods, but I don't have access to that shit because it's only available to like basically like EU, US. That's it. Everything outside the EU, US is gonna be just like ripped in many cases. That's the Sadgia. Get some more healing. I'll need to look into some other options, but yeah, a lot of them are really tricky to connect then. Again, it'd be nice living in the better places, you know, would be very good. Don't even imagine how many options and opportunities you get from that, just from that. And just move forward. Wish, I wish. It's actually about the wish, really. Home sweet home is also kind of nice. Except for the fiesta. That will be done soon. Oh, these guys already got veterancy, they're nice. What's the next upgrade? Dignitary Goodwill. I don't think that's something I can get right now. That's probably like next. Yeah, this is the next tier. Tier 3 probably. No, we got 56, alright, is it time? Oh, the Hive Guardian for this. Okay, so it's like a special tech you also need for that. So we can only get the super soldiers. Oh, then they go into Slicer there. Ah. That also Hive Guardian require. Okay, so we can get them all. Can get them all, eh? I get more range, yeah, fine. Then we regen some more. And then we can try to attack the dungeon again. See, Regen, I say. See. Yeah, you actually can like just use the card. Get some virtual cards if you want, if your bank allows them. That's an option too. Okay, the Armenian PayPal wasn't an option, I think. I even tried. Could only get the card going. Counselor never still. Everything okay in the Necrophage military world then? By and large, yes. There are growing movement in Outgok that we might want to nip in the bud. Sort of movement. Pacifist movement. Some in the settlement believe all our conflicts should be resolved with peaceful means. Their view is gaining traction. They should try negotiating with the Doom Wraith. Indeed, have some sympathy. A world without violence is a noble aim, but we will always need to protect ourselves. And this movement needs a wake-up call. Alright, let's see. So-called pacifists in our forces. Get a splitter. Plus 20 industry. Plus 5 fortification. I think that's kinda good. Tolerate some pacifists. Accept the small oases of peace in a world of violence, and tell them military presence in Ungok will fall. Indulge the pacifists and be poorly equipped in the event of conflict, but then be able to focus on their work, I guess. I think it might take my next break there. Alright, sure. See, Regin, I see. That might be actually kind of be like one of those wild cases when I will need to maybe return to the other dono operator that takes massive fees and everything, but I think at least they allow like cars and a bunch of other methods. So that actually ironically might be the case. You never know. Now we try. Now we're a bit better equipped for this. Monka Crush.